When I first studied for the ministry, the school that I was in had a double major, and one of them was in biblical studies, and then we had to pick another major. Well, I decided to pick missions because at that time I was planning on traveling and speaking in different countries. So I thought it would be beneficial for me to get that cross-cultural knowledge. One of the classes that we had a professor who wound up being my advisor by the name of Joyce Jones, told us she was going to give us a cross-cultural eating experience. And what she said the rules were, we were not going to be able to ask what it is we were eating. We were not going to be able to make any kind of faces, anything like we were sick. We just had to eat the entire thing that was put in front of us because, as she said, in some countries, it would be highly offensive to ask what it is and to not eat it all. So she had passed out some of the food. None of us knew what it was. Then she brought out these little round things that looked like hush puppies or some type of fried dumpling. And I was like, this I can handle. This looks like a hush puppy. So as soon as I bit into it, I knew it was nothing like any hush puppy I had ever tasted. As a matter of fact, I knew there was something very, very different about it. And it was all I could do to eat the rest of it and to, well, so to speak, keep it down. There's no other way for me to say it. But I didn't make a face. I didn't grimace. I just kept eating it. And then, of course, I started to feel better and everything was fine. And so then when we had finished our eating, Joyce then started to talk about what the different things were that that we'd eaten. So she gets to these little round things and she said, how many of you, what do you think this is? And we all were, surmising and saying different things. And she said, actually, all of you are wrong. This is calf brains. At that point, I thought I was going to lose it all over again because in any world that I'm in, calf brains just didn't taste great to me. But I learned a vital lesson from Joyce in that class and a vital lesson in missions. That people are going to think differently, eat differently, act differently, depending on what culture they come from. It's really important because this coming Sunday, January the 16th, that following Monday, the 17th, is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There's been so much racial tension in the United States, especially over these past few years. It seems like it has raised to a whole new level. It's kind of comes and goes depending on who's in office and what's happening, but there's always these undertones. So I thought the best thing for us to do this coming Sunday is to talk about how to really get along with people who are different than you are. There really is a key secret in getting along with people, to really get along with them when they are really different from you. The great thing about living in the United States are we are a cultural melting pot. There are people from all over the world that have come to our country to live. And we can learn so much from them. But it's not just about learning, but it's learning from them, but it's learning to live in harmony with them. But living in harmony is not what you think it might be. We're going to talk about it this coming Sunday, January the 16th, right here at Community Bible Church, how to really get along with people who are different than you are. We have two services, of course, one at 9:45 a.m. and one at 11 o'clock a.m. We have these for social distancing reasons. There is plenty of room in each service for you to spread out. We are asking right now, due to this uptick in the Omicron variant of coronavirus, we're asking you to wear facial coverings. We're not demanding it, but we are strongly encouraging it right now. Also, if you don't want to attend, you want to stay in, we get that too. We have our 11 a.m. service at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time is streamed live, so you can tune into that on our YouTube channel. I also want to encourage you to go to our new website, cbcfl.org. That's www.cbcfl.org. That's our new website, and you can see giving. There's giving links there, links to all of our social media. So just go to the website, visit it, take a look at it, tell us what you think about it. There's even a contact information for you to fill out there, and you can leave all of your information, and we can both text you and email you. But make sure you join us this coming Sunday, either in person at 9:45 a.m. or 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time online on our YouTube channel. If you really want to know how to really get along with people who are different than you, this Sunday is for you. We'll see you then.